So, this is my Halloween Horror Nights 2014 predictions video. So this basically I'm just going to give my predictions about the mazes and how I think they're going to do and what I think about them and pretty much give you kind of a synopsis about what's going to happen in these mazes without spoiling anything, of course. Um, so this year we have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we have 7 mazes. Excluding Tram, because Tram I don't really count as a maze at all. Uh, so let's start. I'm gonna go from upper lot and move my way down to lower lot, and then we're gonna talk about the Tram and scare zones after that. First, before I start, if we want to talk about shows, which nobody really wants to talk about, it's just Bill and Ted's Excellent Halloween Adventure, which is the only show they ever have there. Um, Rides, a good amount of the rides are open, but I mean, who goes for the rides during Halloween Horror Nights? Of course, going for the mazes there and scares. It's what you go there for. So here's Halloween Horror Nights 2014. We're gonna start off with the upper lot, and first maze on the upper lot is Face Off, which is set in the House of Horrors, which House of Horrors is not there anymore. Sad to see it go. It was really good kind of year-round maze for Universal, basically depicting Universal monsters and all that good stuff, you know. Gonna miss it, but I mean, I guess it wasn't that popular with people. I actually liked it, but I mean, what horror fan didn't like the House of Horrors? So sad to see it go, but that's where Face Off is going. So they pretty much gutted House of Horrors and made way for Face Off, and after Halloween Horror Nights, it's House of Horrors is gone forever. So that kind of sucks, but my prediction about Face Off. I don't really watch the show. I've never seen the show. So when they announced this, I was like, well, what the hell's Face Off, you know? Basically, Face Off, you don't know what that is. It's a show on Sci-Fi where makeup artists compete to see who's the better makeup artist. And they make they do like monster makeup and prosthetics and masks and all that good stuff. So that's pretty much Face Off. And it's just a maze dedicated to the best creations from Face Off from the show Face Off. So the best creations are going to be inside the maze as monsters. So that's Face Off. I think this one's going to do well. I mean, I'm not excited for it personally, but overall I feel it will do pretty well. Next is Dracula Untold, Reign in Blood, I believe it's called, or Reign of Blood, Reign in Blood. I don't remember the title. So this is based off the upcoming Dracula movie from Universal, of course. Nobody knows anything about it because it's not released yet. The movie has not been released. All we know is it's about Dracula, vampires and all that. So when they announced this one, I wasn't that excited about it either. Basically because I feel like they could do better, even though Dracula is a Universal monster and this is a Universal Pictures movie, of course. I just feel like they could have done something better. I know a lot of people when this was released are it's mixed reviews. It's kind of, yes, I'm excited, and no, I'm not excited for this, but also the same with Face Off. It was mixed reviews as well. For me, I'm personally not excited for this maze, but I'm going to still give it a chance, just like I'm still going to give Face Off a chance. I'm going to give every single maze a chance because there's also a big chance that I could be wrong and I could actually like these mazes. So, Dracula, right now, my opinion as of right now is I'm not really looking forward to it, but I will give it a chance just to see if I like it. I've seen construction from Dracula, and what you could see, because it's kind of hiding behind, it's where El Kukui was last year, the boogeyman. This was, by the way, about last year. I'm wearing last year's shirt. So, yeah, anyway, El Kukui was there in the little plaza in the middle where the restaurant is. That's where it was last year, so that's where Dracula's going. So Dracula, I think it'll do okay. So next we have Clown. We're gonna go to lower lot, and we're gonna do Clowns 3D. So this is where Evil Dead was last year, on the side of the mummy. If you remember where the Evil Dead was, it was just like right along the side of the mummy, and this is where Clowns 3D is. It's called Clowns 3D Music by Slash. So it's a original concept that it's about clowns. It's an ice cream shop, or ice cream factory, I should say, and they turn humans into ice cream, pretty much. What can you expect more from clowns? And the the place that the factory is called Sweet Licks. It's called Sweet Licks Ice Cream, I think, or Sweet Licks something. Um, and the music in this maze is all produced and written by Slash, of course. Slash from Guns N' Roses. Everyone knows who he is, and I think that's really, really cool. And I can't wait to hear the soundtrack because I'm a huge Guns N' Roses fan. I love Slash, as you can see right there on my wall. I have a poster of him. Right, God damn it! Why can't I get my finger on him? There we go, right there. I was having trouble. Sorry about that. I know I'm retarded, but it's okay. So yeah, Clown 3D. I feel like this maze is gonna do really, really well. You can never go wrong with clowns. Clowns scare the living shit out of people, whether it's just a regular circus clown that's not meant to be scary at all. They'll still scare the shit out of someone, and obviously it's gonna be worse when they're trying to kill you and turn you into ice cream. So I feel like this maze is gonna do really, really well. I'm actually really amped up for this maze and excited. So that's Clowns 3D music by Slash. Next is An American Werewolf in London. This is in the Jurassic Park Q area where Insidious was last year and where Texas Chainsaw was prior to that. So this is based off the John Landis horror movie, of course, An American Werewolf in London, a classic. I think this maze is going to do really, really well. I'm actually excited for this one as well. A lot of people are really excited for this maze because Universal Orlando had it last year, Halloween Horror Nights, and people in Orlando are saying that it's going to do really, really good, and everyone's going to love it because it was a really great maze. So I'm actually really excited for this one. I can't wait to go through this. To be honest, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate. I've never seen the movie. I've been wanting to see the movie, but I've never seen it. I know people are yelling at me right now saying, "What? You haven't seen the movie?" But never seen the movie. And I'm a huge horror movie fan, and I've never seen that. I know. People are like, how can you call yourself a horror movie fan if you've never seen An American Werewolf in London? And what I have to say to that is, I know I'm awful for not seeing it, but I will watch it. I will see it. So, stop yelling at me. I will watch it. Next, we have on the lower lot. This is going to be in the back lot mazes. So if you remember last year, they did something totally new where they had two mazes on the back lot, and you actually had to take a tram out to the New York City parts of the back lot, and there they had a scare zone, which was Walking Dead, which I will get to that later. And last year they had two mazes back there. Well, this year they have three mazes on the back lot. We're going to start with Walking Dead. This is called Walking Dead End of the Line. And it's based on Season 4, of course. The facade, if you guys haven't seen it, it's the same facade from last year, except it's supposed to be like when the governor basically raided the prison and attacked the prison and all that stuff. So... And it's just going to be based on Season 4, Terminus, and getting to Terminus, and them in the woods, and all that stuff. So, excuse me. I heard that this maze is going to be really long. I heard it's going to be the longest maze. I don't know anything about how long it is. I've just heard that it's going to be the longest maze. But anticipating Walking Dead, yes. It's kind of a bittersweet kind of thing because it's awesome that it's going to be based on Season 4. It's brand new and I can't wait to see it because I love Walking Dead, but it's bitter because this is like the third year it's come back already, and I understand why they keep bringing it back because Walking Dead is so popular. It's guaranteed to bring people in and make buku bucks, but I mean, I feel like they could replace Walking Dead now. Like it served its purpose. It was good the very first year it was there, and it was I didn't get to do it last year, but I saw what it looked like last year from YouTube videos, and it looked pretty well. But I think after this year they should kind of lay off Walking Dead for a while. Wait till like maybe season 6 and 7, and then do another maze. So that way you can combine both seasons into one, like they did with the very first year, which they combined seasons 1 and 2. So that's what I feel like they should do. But I'm still looking forward to Walking Dead. I'm still excited about it. So there's that. Next is Alien vs. Predator. So this is a soundstage maze. I'm sorry, I'm fumbling my words. I don't know why I can't speak. But yeah, this is where Black Sabbath 13 was last year. So right next to Walking Dead and Soundstage 747. I think that's what it's called, 747. So, Alien versus Predator. I'm actually really excited for this maze. Very, very great movie, and two huge icons of sci-fi horror, Alien and Predator. Basically going head to head. If you haven't seen the movie, you should watch it. It's pretty good. So I actually saw what this maze looks like um, on a YouTube video because Universal just had their cast preview night for Halloween Horror Nights. Obviously, I'm not a cast member of Universal, so I couldn't go. But but yeah, they just had it. I think it was last night or maybe the night before. I don't remember when it was, but I know it was fairly recently. And this guy uploaded maybe three full mazes. He uploaded Alien versus Predator, From Dusk Till Dawn, and um, oh, maybe he didn't upload. Oh no, he uploaded two mazes and two scare zones. He uploaded the Purge scare zone, which I will get to later, and he also uploaded the Walking Dead scare zone. So I did get to see what Alien vs Predator looked like all the way through from start to finish, and it looks it looks very very awesome. A lot of good scares can come from that maze. I feel like this maze is going to do really really well. A lot of people are going to enjoy this maze a lot. And speaking of From Dusk Till Dawn, that's the next one. That's also on the backlot this year, very brand new. This is the third maze on the backlot, which they didn't do last year. They only had two. So From Dusk Till Dawn, based on the TV series, not the movie. This is based on the television series, the show. Never watched the show or anything like that. I haven't even seen the movie, but I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about this. I mean, obviously, since I haven't seen it, I don't know what it's about. So, but I did get to watch it because, like I said, the guy uploaded the maze on YouTube. So if you want to check that out, check it out. If you don't, then don't check it out, I guess. So I saw it and it looked pretty well done. I like the design. I like the set. I like the props. I like the scares. So who knows? Maybe I'll enjoy it. I was kind of iffy when it was released, but now that I saw it and kind of saw from start to finish and how it looked and all that, I'm actually kind of excited for this maze. I was actually not excited for this year at all because of what was kind of getting released, but now that I've seen a good portion of what everything's going to look like, I'm actually getting more excited. So yeah, that's From Dusk Till Dawn, and that sums up the mazes. That's all 7 mazes. So now we're going to move on to the Terror Tram. So Terror Tram is, of course, again for the third year, is invaded by the Walking Dead. I feel like they could have done a different theme with the Terror Tram, but nonetheless, I'm still excited, and they're going to do what they're going to do, pretty much. So that's Terror Tram. Nothing really new there. Just, I guess, Season 4 elements within the Terror Tram. I know I've seen a picture where it had the Terminus map, and it said those who arrive survive, and that whole spiel and whatnot. So, it's Terror Tram. Nothing much to say about Terror Tram other than Walking Dead. So here we go, scare zones. We're going to start from upper lot and move our way down lower lot, just like I did with the mazes. So the first scare zone you're going to walk into is the Purge Anarchy. While it's the Purge Anarchy, they're going to still throw some elements of of the first movie in there. Basically, the only thing from the first movie they're going to throw in there is just a couple people with the masks, the smiling faces masks. I did see what it's going to look like. The guy uploaded the Purge scare zone, like I said, and it's all based on Purge Anarchy. That's the main focus there, and they have the masks, the white masks, and they have the guy with the upside down cross on his head, and they have the guy that wrote God on his forehead. So there's pretty much that group running around, and they all have chainsaws like you would expect. That's kind of what you walk into at Halloween Horror Nights. If you don't know, you walk into a group of monsters that are wielding chainsaws and trying to cut you. So Purge, I feel like Purge is going to do really well. It's of course a repeated theme, even though it's updated to be based on the main on Purge 2, Anarchy. I feel it's going to do really well. Next is Masquerade. So this is a new scare zone, original concept, of course. Basically, it's just a bunch of people like just as masquerade people, and they're dead and whatnot, and they're trying to eat you. So that's Masquerade. I believe this one is going to be on the French streets. I don't remember where this one's going. I get confused with Masquerade and Dark Christmas because I don't. I believe the Masquerade is going to be on the French Street where. What was there last year? I believe the clowns were there last year. But I think that's where Masquerade is going. If not, you can correct me on that and yell at me all you want. So then next is of course Dark Christmas, which is, I think that's where Curse of Chucky was. I think that's where the Curse of Chucky was last year. Was where Dark Christmas is gonna go. I don't know what that's called. I obviously don't go to Universal that much. I only really go during Halloween Horror Nights, and sometimes I go during regular Universal, but not as often. So Dark Christmas, basically, it's just evil Christmas and what have you. So next is Lower Lot Skulls. Skulls is where Scarecrows was last year. If you know anything about Lower Lot, it doesn't really have that many monsters. It's mainly people on stilts. So that's pretty much what Skulls is going to be. It's just going to be people on stilts and with skull masks, I guess. I think the stilt walkers are kind of cool, but I feel like they could add more monsters that are not on stilts running around. So yeah, then the last scare zone is of course the one on the back lot, which I was talking about, was called Walking Dead. It's called Welcome to Terminus. So it's basically taking the concept of last year's scare zone, where they dropped you off and you got off and you kind of walked through the city. Except that this is like pretty much trying to get to Terminus, or you're at Terminus, I'm sorry. You're supposed to be at Terminus and all that good stuff. So those are the scare zones, and those are the mazes, and that's pretty much Halloween Horror Nights 2014. So my prediction of Halloween Horror Nights 2014, I feel it's going to be a good year. It's not going to be as great as, let's say, last year, maybe the year before that, but I feel like this year is going to be a good year. It's going to hold up. It's going to be a great year. I really don't like the fact that they're repeating The Walking Dead, but I'm also not opposed to it. I mean, they can keep bringing back Walking Dead, and I'll still go through it. I'll still probably enjoy it, but I feel like they could hold it off for a while, is what I'm saying. So, yeah, that's Halloween Horror Nights 2014. I'm going this Friday, opening night, on September 19th. So if any of you are watching this video and are subscribed to me and are going, which I don't know who is, if you see me out there, you can say hi, say aloha, say hi, say hola, whatever you prefer. I'm not that hard to spot, obviously, with my hair. I'm going to be wearing my battle jacket, which I always update. So I'm not going to be hard to spot. Just look for a kid with long hair and a battle jacket and I'm also going with my girlfriend, so just look for us. If you see us, say hi, and if you want to hang out with us, you can hang out with us. I'm not opposed to adding more to the group that I'm already going with. The more the better, pretty much, and we can all have a good time together. So, yeah, I'm going opening night. And if you want to see me, say hi. If you want to hang out, just say so, and I'll let you hang out with us. So yeah, Halloween Horror Nights 2014, going to be a good year. I can't wait. It's 2 days away. I cannot wait to go inside Halloween Horror Nights 2014 and go through all the mazes and scare zones. So hope you guys enjoyed this predictions video, and I will see you guys later.